Hi YouTube, and welcome to the first full episode of Sports R&P. It's been a very exciting and action-packed week in the world of sports, and the three that I'm going to be focusing on in this video are cricket, the Premier League, and the NFL playoffs. Let's get right to it.
Look at this. 1, 2, Roundham gets away from Rico. One more defender inside, bang.
So let's go straight to the Barclays Premier League. It's been very, very exciting with a lot of games in a very short amount of time thanks to the FA Cup games and the games in midweek. And we've had some great matchups. We've got to see Chelsea versus Everton, 3-3, great game. Arsenal versus Liverpool, which was just probably the game of the season so far. It was absolutely amazing to watch, 3-3 as well. And United versus Newcastle, which surprisingly enough was a very entertaining game. You had two teams that really don't have a reputation for scoring. One's called boring, the other one's in a relegation battle. But they put on a show that day, as disappointing as it was from a United perspective. But it was just good to see them finally score. Obviously would have liked the 3 points, especially with the 2-0 lead. But, you know, it is what it is. You got to hang on to those. But at least we didn't lose the game. Although that really couldn't have happened. But it was really, really good. So I want to talk about United versus Liverpool, the game that was played today. It was actually a very boring game to watch, especially in the first half. Not a lot happened. It was 0-0. Just United didn't create a chance, I don't think. And then Liverpool were decent, but David De Gea was always there to make a save. In the second half, it became a little bit more open. United started to come out a little bit more. They definitely attacked a little better. But really, it was still not good enough. Gave up a ton of chances. Time after time, David De Gea saved us. He's the reason why we're not in the relegation battle alongside Chelsea. But at the end of the day, Wayne Rooney scored a goal against Liverpool at Liverpool. It was a good moment to see. Very, very happy for him. Breaks the record for most goals for a Premier League team. Surpasses Thierry Henry. Great honor for him, but just the occasion to score against Liverpool, get that 1-0 win. As much as we didn't deserve it, great to watch. Very happy with that result. So this Wednesday, on the 20th of January, Tottenham is playing Leicester City in their FA Cup replay. It's going to be a very exciting game to watch. I definitely recommend you guys try to find some time to catch it. These teams have now played 3 times in 10 days. Tottenham has not won a game yet, so they're obviously going to be up for it. But Leicester City, still tied for first in the Premier League. It's going to be a very good matchup to watch. Definitely keep your eye out for it. And that's it from football. So we are now in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and man, has it been fun to watch. We've had some really amazing games. The scores have been pretty close. No one's really getting blown out, so it's been pretty fun. In the divisional round specifically, we've had New England beating Kansas City 27-20. We've had Arizona beating Green Bay 26-20 in overtime. I'm going to talk about that in a second. We had Carolina beating Seattle this morning 31-24. Had a 31-0 lead, Carolina did, in the first half. And then Seattle had a great comeback to get to 24. Couldn't complete it. But really, if you go down 31-0 in the first half, you really shouldn't win that game anymore. And then as I record this right now, Pittsburgh is playing Denver, and the score, I believe, it's 10-6. So we'll see how that one goes. But I want to talk about the overtime result for a second here. Can you explain to me why the NFL does this? I really don't like this rule. In terms of who gets possession first, it's decided by a coin toss. And if you score a touchdown on your first possession, you win the game. That doesn't make any sense. So you might lose the game because of a coin toss. Now, okay, I see that you might say, oh, but the defense should come through. But that doesn't mean anything. What do you mean the defense should come through? What about the offense? They don't get a chance to go out there. I mean, most sports have gone rid of the golden goal rule. The only one that really I can think of that still has it in a big way is hockey. But it really, in terms of who gets possession first, it's on a puck drop. It's 50-50. It's the better center who gets possession for his team. Now imagine in hockey, especially this year, if it was 3-on-3, with a team starting with possession behind the net. It wouldn't be fair to the team that lost the coin toss and now have to defend a 3-on-3. Same thing that applies in the NFL. I don't understand how this rule has come about. I don't know why it exists. I think that it should be, if you're going to have a coin toss, then the other team deserves a chance to respond. And then you just keep playing until someone wins. That, I think, is how they have to do it going forward. It was very disappointing to see Green Bay lose. Aaron Rodgers with a last-second touchdown to take it to overtime doesn't even get a chance in overtime to show his stuff. It was just sad to watch that he got screwed over by a coin toss. So next week we have the championship round in the NFL playoffs, and the one confirmed matchup we have so far is Carolina versus Arizona, the number 1 versus the number 2 seed. It's going to be a great game. Definitely watch that. And the second game will be New England versus the winner of Pittsburgh versus Denver. I guess we'll see who it is. Either way, it should be a great weekend next week for American football. So there's a lot to talk about when it comes to cricket. We have 3 series going on right now. We have India versus Australia, South Africa versus England, and Pakistan versus New Zealand. So let's go to South Africa first. I don't know what's wrong with them. Something is wrong with them. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious to see, but I don't think anyone can really point out what it is specifically. Had a terrible tour in India against India. They just couldn't put any runs on the board. Come back home, play England. You would think that they would get better, but really have just not been anywhere near their best. Lost the first game by a big margin, and the third one ended yesterday with them going all out for 83 and England winning by 7 wickets. It's not very good for South Africa. It looks bad for them. But on the other hand, England is having a great time right now, so good for them. India versus Australia. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really happy with these results so far. India in 3 games have scored 309, 308, and 295. Australia have won all 3 of those games, chasing somehow, winning by 5 wickets, 7 wickets, and 3 wickets. It's quite ridiculous, really. I mean, India's bowling really, really sucks right now. It is just absolute garbage. If you can't defend even one of these games, scores of that magnitude, then I don't know what to say. I mean, you're probably not going to win a lot, to be honest. They've been consistently doing this for about 1.5 to 2 years now, where their batting overperforms, plays really, really well, and then the bowling just underwhelms immensely. It's so bad I'm still enjoying it a lot, but, kind of feel sorry for the Indian fans out there. The last thing I want to talk about is the T20 series going on between Pakistan and New Zealand right now, which is currently tied at 1-1. Pakistan won the first game by 15 runs. It was a great game, very exciting. Pakistan batted very well in the first inning, bowled very, very well in the second, and won that game by 15 runs. Mohammad Amir's first game after 5 years. I thought he would, maybe have a bad game, his first international game, but I thought he did pretty well. The media will tell you otherwise. For some reason, everyone's saying he did okay or just decent. But he gave up 31 runs in 4 overs, picked up a wicket. Those figures aren't bad, and really could have had 2 more wickets if it weren't for the dropped catches that we're now accustomed to with Pakistan. So, had a good first game, but then we had the second game last night, and although we batted decently, put up 168, the bowling was just terrible. New Zealand completely ran us off the road there, winning by 10 wickets, chasing that score, broke the record for highest partnership, I believe, opening partnership. It was really fun. Even as a Pakistani fan, I have to say it was fun to watch New Zealand bat, but that couldn't have been more disheartening. I can't really pick anyone bad out of the bowlers. I mean, they didn't pick up a wicket, so obviously they were all pretty bad. But the third T20, which is happening this upcoming week, very interesting to watch. It's going to be on Friday, so definitely make sure that you guys catch that. Well, that's it for this week's video. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment in the comment section below, and let me know what you thought of the games I discussed and what you're going to be watching this upcoming week. And subscribe if you want to see more. Signing off for Sports RNP, this has been Shahrukh.